Well, I'm doing something a little bit different, especially for me. If you can see, I'm on a DDRT. I have a girth hitch to my carabiner, but what I'm doing that's even more unusual, I'm on 9mm PMI rope, and I'm actually putting a Blake's hitch 5.3 in this thing. I don't know how well it's going to do, but I'm going to give it a try. I noticed that this rope, after doing a number of SRT climbs on it, isn't getting real stiff like 10mm rope does. So this stuff may hold on a Blake's hitch, so we'll see. Maybe you can see I've got it a lot looser now. Yeah, that does make some difference. And it is holding, so I'll go up a ways and give it a try. It comes down easy. Looks like it's gonna hold. Oh, it's slipping like crazy up that rope now. That's great. It's breaking free easily. Now I'm kind of regretting that I didn't put some sort of self-advance on it, but I'll live with this. It goes up quite easy. Actually, this is not bad at all. Well, I think I'm about as far as I'm gonna go here. In fact, I'm gonna get down below that, snug up my PMI high-tech compact ascender, so if it starts to slip, I've got it. So, all right, at this point I have another setting up higher, and I'm still using 5.3 Blake's hitches, and I'm just kind of body thrusting right now to see. Oh, I've already unloaded it. That's what I wanted to see. So I'm gonna switch my foot loop over to this one. And use that in a minute. Body thrusting isn't bad either. And I didn't do anything special to this Blake's hitch. I just kind of tied it and it started working. Pretty neat if you ask me. But it's it. Well, there we go. Not bad at all. Okay, I think I'll hold right here and get a new setting. I'm gonna try pretty aggressive toss here. Let's see how it goes. It's up there a ways, but it's a good limb. Well, got the one right above it. So I'll come right over here, and I've pretty much got it now. I can adjust it from the other end. Let's see if the trick works. What I'm going to do is get it up there pretty close and give it a pretty good pull, and as you can see, it worked. And there it is, holding again, so I'm pretty pleased with the way this is working. It was pretty tight sliding up when I started, but now I don't know, I guess I've got it working better somehow. I'm ready to go on up. a little bit surprised at how well that holds and yet how well it breaks loose. And I think I'm going to start down from here. So I'm going to go down kind of slowly here and check this knot out. Very fast on the release. I've got my cinder below it, so if it did start to do anything funny, I've got a backup. It breaks kind of suddenly. I don't know if you could see that or not, so didn't get my, there we go. That first break is something else, but it's holding. It's really a dream on the amount of force it takes to make it go. It's just that first break that gets a little hairy. And I am being rather cautious here because I've never done this before. All right, there we go. Probably let it catch again. But it does seem to stop very securely. It's not like it's wanting to ease down with me. Oh man, wouldn't you know there'd be a sharp nub right in my rib. I mean, any less man be whining and crying right now. That first break is just tough. It just comes flying loose and it re-grabs, but it's a little bit unnerving if you hadn't experienced it the first time. I'm a little bit closer to the ground. I'm going to take my foot of cinder off and just go down from here by hand because I know what it's doing now. Not to mention rubbing on that tree limb up there and getting pine stain all over my nice new rope. It's tightened up some now. Eager to see what that's going to look like inside that coil. And I'm going slow just to not overheat anything. Oh, the rope is just twisting like crazy. I don't know if you can see this. What it did, see this? That's all from the Blake's hitch. Just twisted up the rope. Let's take this apart real quick and see what it looks like inside. Gonna have to stretch this rope out and get that stuff out of it. All right. Well, just there we go. You can see right there, there's some polish marks. I don't think that's a burn. I see that on rope a lot. Let me get my glove off and see what that feels like. It is not a burn. You know, it's going to kind of polish the rope and put some wear marks on it, but it was an experiment. I'll typically use split tails for DDRT, but that was a good climb. Didn't really have any problems with the Blake's hitch and the PMI 9mm. So, I mean, as far as I'm